Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another Tuesday workout with myself. My name is Bree. If you're doing this live, I have your comments pulled up nice and big. Now, today we are going to do a leg day 2x4 strength. Now, this is a new protocol I'm going to do with you today. If you're wondering what 2x4 means, we're going to do 2 blocks, 2 exercises in each block, 4 sets, and we have 25 minutes on the clock. We're going to warm up for a couple minutes. I always save time in the beginning and the end so we can do a quick cool down as well. Hi, Drone. Hi, A. Logan. Good to see you guys live today. I will be using my Bowflex 552 adjustable Select Tech dumbbells to get the most out of my workout today, and all of our exercises are focused on lower body. So let's go ahead and take a big deep breath in. So lift up, big sweep overhead, exhale. Good. Another big deep breath in. And exhale. Great job. Okay, I want you to take your feet wider than hip distance apart. Now we're going to warm up very similar to what you're going to see in the workouts today. So I want you to come down into a squat, then step in and come into a narrow squat. We're going to go back and forth between those two. And I'm watching the clock. And I want you to be thinking here right off the bat, easing into our range of motion. Hi, Sebastian. I'm so glad you're so ready. It's going to be perfect. You're going to love it. Okay, so down and up, keep going. We have a few more seconds. And then as we get more and more into this warm-up, I want you to start to sink a little bit lower. Good. Feel those legs start to heat up. This is going to be a burner, so I want to remind you guys right now off the bat that the weight you select is up to you, and please take breaks. Please drink water as much as you want. You don't have to wait for me to cue that. All right, 10 more seconds here. And then we're going to go into kind of mapping out our deadlift, because what's a leg day without some deadlift action? Good. Last 3, 2, 1. Okay, slight bend in the knees. I want you to just trace the front of your legs with your hands and then engage the glutes. Squeeze up. So again, we're really setting the tone for the workout. So work out all the kinks right now as far as form. Get your foot placement. Tell those abs they need to turn on right now. Good. Tip at the hips. Feel the glute squeeze. And here's another really key tip. At the top, I want you to actually squeeze with the lower part of your abdominals to pull you through and finish that full set. Keep going. I'm just showing you. Rather than finishing in a hinge position, I want you to finish all the way through but not arching the back. So really pull the deep, deep transverse abdominals up and in. Zip up. Good. And I want 10 more seconds here. We're going to go into some lateral lunges, and then we are going to get after this leg day. Good. Hi, Joseph. Hey, my weekend was great. Thank you so much for asking. How was yours? Lateral lunges, side to side. Good. You can reach towards the ground. What I want you to be thinking right now is opening up. You'll feel a little bit of a stretch through the adductors. Push the booty back. Good. It's funny, whenever I think about, I don't necessarily always think on the weekends I have to go do I got to make it just really, the weekend's got to be the best part of my week. You know what? I actually feel so lucky because every single day, I feel like I'm on vacation. I get to do what I love. I get to see amazing humans like you. Good, push the booty back. So I just feel all around very grateful. And thank you for asking. Okay, shake it out. Go ahead and select your weight. Your first 2 exercises, so you guys can select appropriately, we're going to do that wide, narrow squat that we warmed up with. And then we're going to go into a wide Sumo Deadlift. So I want you to grab the weight. And again, we have 4 sets. So we're going to be here for quite a bit. You can definitely end up adding or removing weight as needed. So I'm watching the clock. I'm going to go somewhat time-based just to keep us on pace, but all I want you to think about is your rep range. So I want you to go anywhere from 10 to 15. 10 reps if you have heavier weight, 15 if you're going lighter and you want to work on form. All right, are you guys ready? Wide to narrow squats. Here we go. So I'm going to start with my narrow, step, step, wide. Good. Let's see if I can get a little bit of a side view for you. Hi, Dixie. Hey, you know what, Dixie? I call them drive-bys. I love when you come by just to say hello. It's so great. I hope you have a fantastic morning. Getting your coffee in, and then get to this workout. So I'm showing you a side view. I came a little closer to the mirror. So you can see my hips going back at a really nice degree. but I'm not arching my back. So that's the key to make sure that you're able to execute these moves without doing anything to the low back, because we want the low back to be supported. Good, just a couple more seconds. All right, shake it out. Okay, sumo deadlifts. That means we're taking those legs wide, toes out slightly. I'll turn again, give you a little bit of an angle. There we go. Toes out. Here we go, 10 to 15 depending upon your weight. And by weight, I mean the weight selection. Good, so tipping at your hips. My booty goes back and squeeze it through. The reason that I keep the rep range in this 2x4 strength workout open to you is so that you can actually make it different each time you do it, honestly. Every time you come back, you can say, oh, you know what, I'm gonna go a little heavier. I feel like my form is good. And then go for that 10 rep range. Or if today you're feeling like you wanna go a little lighter, map it out, you're like, I don't know what Bree's gonna do to us today. Then you go a little lighter and you can add more reps. More reps equals working on your form, right? Okay, take your break. Oh, good. Dixie, you know what? It's gonna be waiting for you as soon as you're done. Okay, we have our second set, wide to narrow squats. And now I was trying to hit, here we go, down and up. I was trying to hit even numbers on both, but you can also just hit 10 total. So down and up. That is the beautiful thing. I don't want you guys to feel like you have to get so lost in the details that you don't listen to your body and you don't mix it up and have fun. So we're in and out. Good. Sitting down nice and low. Now also, I want to point out that narrow squats are a little bit harder. So if you want to stay in a sumo squat, totally fine. Or when you come in, your narrow squat just might not be quite as deep in that range of motion. Good, you're almost there. And take a little break. I'm doing these 2 first sets back to back, and then I'm gonna give you a little bit longer chance to shake it out, and then we'll finish the last 2. Okay, wide sumo squats. Here we go. Down, squeeze all the way through. Okay guys, listen. I give you guys a lot of my form cues because it's gonna help you get the most out of this workout. Bend your knees slightly, push your booty back. Now as I come up, keep thinking about keeping your full foot on the ground, pushing your knees out. That's one of the biggest keys of these sumo deadlifts. And make sure this is different than a sumo squat. I'm not bending my knees. They're slightly bent. I'm more hinging at my hip. Good, and then just really think about that mind-muscle connection. And push the knees out. Keep going. Imagine that I'm right next to you on either side, and I'm giving you a little tension. Push out with your knees against my hands. Okay, break. All right, I'm gonna give us a little bit of a longer break here. 30 seconds. Nothing crazy, but definitely just a chance to shake it out, take it all in. This is gonna be a lot of volume, but I wanted these 2x4 workouts to give us a little bit extra push, especially for those of you guys that come every single week. You're gonna see progress from increased volume. All right, 5 seconds. Sets 3 and 4. Are you ready? Down and up. Hi, Samantha. Here we go. Oh, you're so welcome. Hello to you, and it is my honor and my pleasure to work out with you guys live. I absolutely look forward to it every single week, so thank you so much. You are more than welcome. Okay, down and up. Now, if at any point you feel like, as we get into the fourth set, that you're starting to fatigue, you can absolutely finish the last few with body weight and still get the benefit. Good, keep going, you have 10 more seconds. Oh, good. Chrissy, I know, don't we all love leg day? Leg day, and especially this 2x4 leg day workout. All right, break. I'm giving you just a little 15-second transition between our sets. I give you some different angles. Let's go. Wide, sumo, deadlift, abs tight, knees bent, tip of the hips, smile on. Here we go. Down and up. Very nice job. Okay, remember, as you come through, now I pull through with my abdominals, not my back. That's one very, very strong form cue that I want to make sure you practice. I'm squeezing with my glutes. I'm getting that high glute hamstring tie-in, as well as my core to activate on top. And I'm slowing my pace down quite a bit, especially on glutes. Then you can really feel it. Good. If you can safely close your eyes as well, go ahead and close your eyes and just really try to connect with that glute muscle. And give me a little break. Okay, one more set of each. You guys, typically we do 2 to 3 sets, so 4, it's a lot more volume. You're gonna feel this. Make sure you drop in the comments, come back, let me know how you feel. Okay, narrow, wide squats. And they can be front squats, meaning you can have your weight up like this. I actually like to rack my weights. You guys see me do that quite a bit, but I always give the option. Good. Now the goal is that you're working on that narrow squat. I'm gonna be doing some lower body mobility this month. You guys, there's a lot of mobility options that I have for you. Definitely work on your mobility because it's gonna help your leg day strength gains and the booty gains. And hey, we wanna make sure our work is the most effective possible. So those mobility sessions on your off days, they are setting you up for success in your workout days. Break. You could do mobility anytime, obviously. You don't have to wait for your off day or active rest day. Okay, last set. Are you excited? Wide toe, sumo deadlifts. This is a fan favorite. Here we go. Down and up. Nice. Slight bend in the knee. Now, think about your foot, both feet. Flat feet, meaning I want the front and back of both of your feet connected to the floor. I lift in flatter shoes so that I can feel more grounded for that purpose, because you want to have a full foot down on the ground. Good, I'm tipping at the hips. I'm swiveling and showing you different angles so you can see as I come up tall through the crown of my head, squeeze my core. That helps me pull that rep all the way through. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Take your time, no need to rush. See if we can fit one more in. And break. Okay, team, go ahead and set your weights down. I'm gonna say that let's all grab a sip of water together, and we're gonna do another block. So we have 2 more exercises and 4 more sets. Are you ready? Okay, I heard you all. You all just jumped up and said, you know what, we don't need a break. Let's go. Okay, break is quick. Now select your weight. I'm just gonna show you these last 2 moves. They're compound moves. They have combinations. So we're gonna start with lateral lunge. We're gonna start with X-Lunge to sumo squat. X-Lunge to sumo squat. You can also skip the squat if it's a little bit too complicated. Just hit X-Lunges or just hit sumo squats. I'm watching the clock. You got about 5 seconds. The deadlift one's next. I gave that away. Okay, guys, alternate that X. Here we go. So X-Lunge. You can even take the hands down. Sumo squat. Slow. There is no need to rush. Down. Sumo squat. Yes. Great job. Now, the reason that I'm cueing sumo is because for the first set, we didn't necessarily have the toes out. But for this set, just like we did with our deadlift, I make a point to get those toes out. Drone, I'm seeing your comment. Core work is the foundation for a strong body. So I'm glad you recognize that. Try your best to do some more core this week. Add it into your routine. Good, take a break right here so that you don't have to necessarily rely on a weight belt, but it's good right now as support, right? Okay, lateral lunge to narrow straight leg deadlift. You ready? And let's go. Lateral lunge. So now I'm in a narrow position. Tip at the hips. Good. Actually, Drone, you bring up such a great point because our core is our natural weight belt, right? I'm gonna recommend actually that you guys hit up Strong to the Core, which is a 15-minute core workout that I did maybe about 3 to 4 weeks ago. That is a foundational core workout that I highly recommend Good. All right. We're almost there. 5 seconds. Tip of the hips. Break. Okay, let's do round 2. How you feeling, by the way? You guys, drop to body weight. This is a lot of volume. I'm going to keep saying that. Drop to body weight if needed. Drop your weight down a little lighter, especially if this is your first time. Okay, X-Lunge. Here we go. X-Lunge to sumo. Down. Squeeze through. I'm slowing my pace down so that you don't feel like you have to rush. It's not a hit section. It's not race to the finish. It's you versus you. It's depth, range of motion, form, where you feel it. Yes, take your time. I promise you, if you slow it down, focus on form, better results ensue after that. Good, 10 seconds. Keep going. Okay, legs are starting to talk. How about you? All right, finish your last one. Shake it out. If you want to take your weights down in between, it's a quick little shakeout. All right, it's the leg day shakeout dance. You're going to be doing it later today, tomorrow, all week. Lateral lunge, narrow deadlift. Here we go. So make sure your feet are flat. Tip of the hips. Yes. Love it. Keep going. This workout today, for all you guys that are so consistent, I cannot wait. I'm waiting for Sebastian's peach emoji because I know he's feeling it. Keep going. Good, tip of those hips. Make sure you pull the abs in tight. Flat back. I'm just going to move a little closer to my mirror. That way you can see flat back. Good, you also want to think about keeping your chin tucked. Great work. And break. Okay, just like we did on block 1, I'm going to give you 30 seconds here. Shake it out. You guys, we have 2 more sets of each, and then quick little stretch, and then you guys are on your way. So grab a sip if you want. This is a great way actually to shake it out real quick. Wring out that spine. You go low to high. Re-engage the abs. Ready? X-Lunge, sumo squat. Let's hit it. X-Lunge, wide squat. Good. I made sure that in the exercises picked today, huge mix to ensure that we got almost every angle, giving it a really complete one-over on our legs and booty. Good. And if you love it, you could do this 2 times a week. You could do it again this week. You could work up to 3 times a week. You just want to add a little bit more to your leg days. You can place at the end of one, anything. That's why I like these workouts. You can really slide them in wherever they make sense. Whew. Nice job. Finishing your last couple. And break. All right, this is the point of class where it is good that we do this together because I'm right here with you and we're going to cross the finish line as a team. Are you ready? Just drop to body weight if you need to, but don't stop moving. Lateral lunge, narrow deadlift. Squeeze the booty. Great job. Think about your breath, especially here as we get to these last few sets. Don't hold your breath. And I want you to think even more about your form. So tuck your chin. I'm hinging, slight bend. Just like when we did our, here, keep going, lateral lunge, tip of the hips. Good, just like when we did our narrow squat. Narrow deadlift is a little bit harder. Good, you're almost there, range of motion-wise. 3, 2, 1, break. Last run through, team. This is it. X-Lunge, sumo squat, right into lateral lunge, narrow deadlift. Are you ready? Yes or yes? Always yes. Let's go, last set. Last set of these, I want to make sure that you really focus on the best set possible. Good, down and up. If your X-Lunge starts to get challenging here towards the end at all, you can definitely come right into sumo squat. You can hold it right here. You can go to body weight, as I mentioned. Also, I don't know if you guys can tell, but sweat is starting to pour. What about you? That's because we're moving big muscle groups, making a big impact on our physique. Leg days are always some of my favorite days. Great work. Break. Okay, this is your last 15-second break. Lateral lunge, narrow deadlift, and I saved a good amount of time to make sure that we can stretch out. It's gonna also make sure you leave here feeling fantastic, and you can do these stretches the rest of the week when you're sore. Ready? Here we go. Lateral lunge, tip. Great work. I'm coming closer so you guys can see. You keep me honest with my mirror form, right? Just kidding. Look at it a couple times and then focus on you. Meaning I want your chin tucked, back flat. Try not to look up. That's why I give a lot of audio cues so that you don't always have to be looking at me, because I want you to be really focused on keeping that head in a really neutral position, supporting the spine, keeping the abs tight. Guess what? You got 5 seconds. Can you get one more? 3, 2, 1. You made it. Oh my goodness. I feel like we went probably the highest amount of reps and volume to date in this workout. Grab a sip of water, please. Grab a towel. So if you did this and you were thinking right now, holy cow, it's just a little bit of an indication on where we're going in October, because I am kicking up just a little bit more on the volume, as well as doing other ancillary stretch, cardio, core, and how-to videos as well. And I'm just mentioning this because this is how you use them. You can do the workouts live Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then build your schedule around that with all the different components that we're doing. So maybe today you want to add on an ab workout. Oh, good. Hi, I'm so glad you're back too. Welcome back. Your legs are sweating, Drone. I love it. Okay, grab a sip of water. I'm also keeping your head above your heart to lower the heart rate a little bit because leg day gets it high. Okay, let's start stretching and I'll explain a little bit more. So grab an ankle, either one. Let's get those quads first. You could also hold on to something. So I was mentioning how you can stack workouts. So we're also going to be doing upper body splits with this same 2x4 protocol. Go ahead and switch. And then you can always add on the legs after that. So think of it as a playlist, and you build the playlist that you want to do each week, and I'm giving you more songs for your playlist every single week. Great job. And of course, I love seeing you guys live. Oh, Drone, your legs are sweating, and I'm now profusely sweating. It's a good day when you can get a good sweat going right away, right? Okay, take one leg across. Have a seat. So yesterday, I realized it kind of late in the day that yesterday was National Mental Health Awareness Day, and I was kind of laughing to myself going, you know what? Maybe the reason I didn't recognize it yesterday is because every day should be Mental Health Awareness Day. And you know what? This that we do together and that you do on your own is not only helping our physical health, but also our mental health. So cheers to you for showing up, and also just always remember that. Let's go hamstring stretch, because all you gotta do is push go live or join live or push play on any workout, and like that, you are seconds away from a better day. Seconds away from just feeling good, building your body. Good, switch. Happy body, happy mind. No brainer. All right. All right, go ahead and come up. We're just gonna hit a lateral stretch each side. So I've gone through quads, glutes, hamstrings, now adductors. Very nice. And now I will always recommend an extended stretch that you can do after as well. And there's plenty of different options. Or hit up another workout, right? Go ahead and switch. Come down. Also, last 30 seconds, I'll let you guys know. You've been giving me a ton of great suggestions in the comments. Don't stop. I read them all. I plug them into our calendar each month where I can fit them in. So if there's a workout or a muscle group or something you've really been wanting to do, good reach center, just let me know. I got you. Okay, open up with one arm to the top. Give me a nice switch. That should feel good on your spine. Very nice. Come back to center. Roll it on up. Round the shoulders. Give me the biggest deep breath you can find and put a big smile on your face. Inhale. Exhale. Put your hands together. Fantastic job today, you guys. I'm telling you, this was one of our highest volume workouts to date. Save it, come back, do it. Let me know how you feel post-workout, and I'll see you guys on Thursday, 9 a.m. Pacific time. Can't wait. Drink some water. I'll see you then. Bye, team.